Thus, just as a grihastha has got a house from which he goes out and comes in, similarly, this physical body is the adhar, the substratum, not substratum, the very home, the shelter in which you exist and move out and contact the world to harvest your experiences. Thulasya.
Jara maranani dharmaha. Sambhava jara maranani dharmaha. Sthaulyaadayo bahuvidha shishutadyavastaha. Bahuvidha shishutadyavastaha. Varnashramadi niyama bahudha maya syuhu. Niyama bahudha maya syuhu. पूजावमान बहुमान मुखा विशेषाः
Now, it all belongs to this physical body. Sthulasya. For this sthula sharira is all these which you unnecessarily understand that they are all mine. No. They are all the nature of the sthula sharira, the gross body. Sthulasya sambhava, birth. Who is born? The body is born. Since your body is born, you identify with the body and say, I am born. Where did you were born? The body was born. Sambhava, jara, old age. For whom? I am old. How can I be old? The body has become old. Jara, marana, death. To whom? That which is born must die. I was not born. The bubble was born. The bubble existed. The bubble burst. What has happened to the water? Nothing. Where is death for that? How the poor body came out, played about, started Chinmaya mission everywhere, Pada Puja every day, for somebody, money collected, ashrams made, and suffered suffering, and he quit. What? The body, not me. So, Sambhava, Jara, Marana, Adi, Dharma, all these are nature of the body and not you. The car needs petrol because it is run long. It needs oil because it is run long. If that owner says that, give me some petrol, because we had traveled 5 hours, give me petrol. You don't need petrol. The car needs petrol. The car punctured. The owner should lie down on the roadside and say, I am punctured. I am punctured. My car is punctured. Think how you misunderstand that the condition of the body is my condition, because of your ignorance and your delusory misconception that I am the body. These are all nature of the body. Staulyadayaha. Swamiji, what to do? Mine is natural. What? I am fat. Staulya, fat. Why? My father was like that, my mother was like that. And what am I to do? I am also fat. Father ate 5 times. You, how many times you are eating? Only 6 times. See? Certain habits. But then it is all who? The body. Why are you worried about it? Staulyadayaha, bahuvidha, endless varieties. Meaning, one is thin, one is tall, one is short, one is round, one is bent. These are all of the body, not me. I am not fat, I am not lean, I am not bent, I am not lame. It's all the properties of the body. But identify with it thoughtlessly, you complain that I am suffering. Similarly, bahuvidha shishutadyavastha, the various stages of your growth. Shishu, child. then became teenager, then became a young man, middle-aged. Oh, for whom? These are the avastha of the body and not me. I was the same as in the childhood. The same me is the young man. The same me is the middle-aged and the old age. These are the stages of the physical body. Varna, shramadi, niyama. I am a brahmachari. You are a grihastha. You are a vanaprastha. Hey, Swami, you are a sannyasi. Each one has got different dharmas, different states in life. They are all again the body. Paramatma is neither brahmachari or grihastha or vanaprastha or sannyasa. It is because of your duties that has been allocated to you in contacting the world outside and serving this society. It has been all analyzed, that is all. So that varna, shramadi, niyamaha, bahudaha, endless varieties. Grihastha, brahmachari must do these things. Grihastha must do these things. He must be happy with his father-in-law and mother-in-law and make her happy and look after her and the children and look after. Endless duties. As vanaprastha, as sannyasa. Bahudaha. Again, amaya. Endless varieties of diseases. No two person is the same. That is why we have got doctors everywhere. They are coming out every year. All of them have got full practice. Why? Everybody is sick. And no two people are sick together. Saying that my family has got fever, therefore give me medicine, and a huge bottle of medicine is brought and everybody is distributed. No, everybody is separate. Why? Amaya. Diseases are different from individual to individual. Bahudamaya syu. Puja vamana. Puja. Swamiji ka pada puja. Kiska puja hai? My body. Mana, apamana. You insulted me. Oh. Swamiji, you are a donkey. Maybe. You are seeing it as a donkey, but I am neither a donkey nor a man. I am that. You understand? You can't insult. Insult is also for the body. Mana, bahumana, mukha, etc. So some place gali diya, some place lathi diya, some place bhiksha diya, some place puja diya. Le. Kiska? Body ka. Everything is belonging to the body. Mukha, vishesha, all these are special dealing or relationship. Others recognize in your body and you are. All these are belonging to the body and not you. Continue.
Buddhindriyani shravanam tvagakshi Ghranam cha jihva vishayavabodhanat Vakpani pada gudamapyupastha Karmendriyani pravanena karmasu
So till now, Shankara was explaining your gross body. Gross outer body, the material with which it is made, the gross 5 elements, structured in your form and not in the form of a buffalo. Why? Purva karma. Because of your karma, you have not done that good karma that you can serve the society with your milk, but destroy the society and community. Therefore you said, okay, human being, you understand? It's karma. In the same way, what are the and it has got the head and the trunk and the limbs, this gross body. And this gross body is your place of stay, from which you go and contact the world outside and collect and gain your experiences. All details have been expounded. The entire biography of the physical body has been expounded. The fat and tall, this is the body. Birth and growth and decay and disease and old age are all for the body. The diseases are for the body, not for you. All these put together is the gross body, which from morning till evening you think that I am the body, and you become a slave to the body, to look after it, to clean it, feed it, dress it, provide. A white hair. Why? The body maybe still look young, one by one. All these are the body, not you. This is called your gross body. Now the teacher is trying to explain, you have got a subtle body, and the items that go together to constitute your subtle body is being expounded. Wristwatch is not only the outer case, but inside it there is a machine, and the aspects of the machines all put together is called the machine, because of which the gross outer case is showing you the time, if you know how to read it. Isn't it? In the same way, this is the gross body. Inside there is the machinery, because of which the gross body is functioning, moving about, and gathering experiences from the outer world. Hey, what are these items? One by one. So you make sure that those items are remembered, because all these put together is called the subtle body. Buddhindriyani, the sense organs of perception, they are called buddhindriya because they are connection with the buddhi, the intellect, because it is the one that brings knowledge to us of the outer world. Buddhindriyani. What are they? Indriyani. Shravanam, ears. Tvak, skin. Akshi, eyes. Granam, the smelling. And Jihva, the tongue. These five are ears, eyes, nose, tongue, skin. All these five put together is called Jnanendriya, instruments of perception, because they help you to gain a knowledge of the outer world. If you have not got eyes, you are blind, that form you don't experience at all. If you are deaf, you don't experience sound. See? So today you have got a clear picture of what the world outside is, only because all these instruments are reporting to you. Since they are giving you the information and knowledge of the outer world, they are called Jnanendriya or Buddhindriya, organs of the intellect or knowledge, instruments of knowledge. Granajiva. Vakpan Vishayava Bodhanat. Underline. Why is it called Buddhindriya? Vishayava Bodhanat. Because these are the instruments that give me the knowledge of the outer world of sense stimuli. Similarly, Vakpanipada Gudamapivastha, five instruments of action to express my responses to the world outside. 5 more instruments. They are vak, speech, pani, hands, pada, leg, guda, anus, and upastha, the genital organ. These are the 5 points in the physical body by which you can express your responses to the world outside. Karmendriyani pravanena karmasu. They are called karmendriya. Why? They are ever engaged in karma actions. Word speaking, hand licking and lifting, leg moving. Every instrument is engaged in activity, in responses to the world outside. And therefore, they are called karmendriyas. So, jnanendriya 5 in number. The other is called the 5 instruments of action. They are speech, hands, legs, genital organ, and the anus. These are the 10 instruments. 5 instruments as windows through which I understand the world outside, and 5 doors by which I get out and respond to the world outside. Why are we enumerating? These are all aspects. Together is called the subtle body. Not the gross body, other than the gross body. Something to support the gross body. Continue.
Nigadyatentah karanam manodhihi. Nigadyatentah karanam manodhihi. Ahankritischittamithi svavrittibhihi. Manastu sankalpa vikalpanadibhihi. Vikalpanadibhihi. Buddhi padarthadhyavasaya dharmatah. Atrabhimanadahamityahankritihi. Atrabhimanadahamityahankritihi. Swarthanusandhana gunena chittam. Swarthanusandhana gunena chittam.
Now, the gross body is supported by a subtle body within, which has 4 names. 4 aspects, not names. Mana, mind, buddhi, intellect, chit, thoughts, ahankar, ego. Mano, buddhi, chitta, ahankar, all the 4 put together is called the inner instrument. And the karana instrument. Just as you got hands and legs, the karana outside, there is an inside, there are equipments of action, instruments, and they are mana, buddhi, chitta, ahankar. They are being analyzed and indicated distinctly from each other. Nigadyade andhakaranam. We consider or describe this as the andhakarana, the inner instrument. Mano, mana, mind. Dhi, buddhi. Ahankriti, ego. Chittam, thoughts. Iti, thus. 4. No, these 4 prepare. How? Svavrittibhihi. They are not 4 different things. But because of their different functions, they are being given 4 different names. They are all one and the same. They, let us say, mountainous waves, medium waves, small waves, ripples, bubbles, foam, lather, are all nothing but the oceanic waters, but They have been given different names because of the different functions. Nature, different ways it expresses. In the same way, Andakarana is one. The inner instrument is one. But it functions in 4 different departments of activity. And therefore they have got 4 names. Mana, mind, intellect, ego, and chitta. 4 names. What do you mean by these 4? What are the different functions? Now, just as you got a president, vice president, secretary, deputy secretary, joint secretary, treasurer. Ye kya hai? All together is a committee. Why these different names? The functions have been given to them. Therefore, they have got 4 different names. In the same way, Andakarana is one, never think of 4. But it functions in 4 different departments of activity, and therefore 4 distinct names. Manastu, that which is called as mana, mind, sankalpa vikalpanadivi. Mind's function is sankalpa vikalpa. Is that so? No, I don't think so. Doubting. When the thoughts are in a state of doubt, it is a mind. Sankalpa vikalpa. Doubts. Who is coming? Is Ramalal coming? Mind. Then a little more nearer. It is not Ramalal. It is so and so. A little more nearer. Under the electric lamp. It's the enemy number 1. So thinking that is Ramalal, you have started laughing, smiling from year to year. And when I saw there is an enemy, sankalpa, vikalpa, doubt. Is that? Then the intellect collects all that data. The height is the same. The size also is the same. Must be Ramalal. And as he came nearer and nearer, and under the light, suddenly you realize it is not Ramalal, because he is totally bald, and there is a glare coming out, reflected light of the electric bulb. You suddenly realize it is Junjululi, our enemy number 1. Your response is. So sankalpa vikalpa, when the thoughts are in a state of flux, not decided, when that very same thoughts are crystallized into a determination, I know it. Shall I go or not? Shall I apply for this or not? Can I start a business or not? Doubt, mind. Then you decide, I am going. You are decided. Now the teacher says, sankalpa vikalpanadivihi buddhi padartha avavasa padartha avasaya dharmataha. What is the dharma, the property of the intellect? It, in the light of data available and in the light of the past experiences, the intellect comes to a decision. It is so. I'm going to do it. It becomes the intellect. So, mana, buddhi, chitta, thoughts. All these are nothing but the expression of thoughts. When the thoughts are in a state of flux, it's mind, indecision. When it has decided, it's called the intellect. Now, chit, the consciousness or the thoughts. In all these, you and I must have an ego, or else your intellectual life cannot be explained. My doubt and my decision, isn't it? If you have a doubt and I have a clear knowledge, it doesn't become a conscious intellectual living. I have a doubt, you have the information. It cannot be. It must be my doubt, and you are supplied with enough data, then you think over it, and then you have my decision. In both there must be the sense of I, and that is called the ego. Now, mana, buddhi, ego, conceive it as a triangle. It is in this triangle that you and I live. Mana, buddhi, ahankara, ego. That is why in tantric you find the triangle is very important. In the chakra you'll find the triangle always. All these three together is called the andhakara. But even though I may have got a doubt, I may have the decision, I may say that both are mine, but don't you think that all these must be lighted by awareness or consciousness? Or else how will you know there is a doubt? I'm conscious of my doubt. Now I am conscious of my decision. And I am conscious that both these are mine. This consciousness, conditioned by mana, buddhi, ahankara, triangle, conditioned consciousness is called chitta. Chitta consciousness, conditioned by mana, buddhi and ahankara, is called chitta. Now, if I can break this triangle, I don't know, it's very difficult. No. Mind is liquidated in devotion, bhakti. Ahankara is liquidated in karma yoga. And intellect is liquidated in Vedanta. So karma bhakti jnana method, when you are pulling out all the three, comes it will be zero. It will not be zero. The chitta, which was illumining your mana, buddhi and ahankara, now becomes chida, chidananda, not conditioned by an individual entity. It is all-pervading, eternal, immutable state of pure consciousness. That consciousness, when conditioned within the ambit of your doubts, your decisions and your ego, it is the limited consciousness that you are now experiencing through jnana, karma, bhakti yogas. All the three times earlier. If you are only, no, Swamiji, that is all very difficult. I am only a bhakta. Okay, pull one, that would be sufficient. The space in this hall, not in this hall, the space in any hall is conditioned by its four walls. If you pull the four walls down, is not a whole space, but it becomes universal space. Consciousness conditioned by your thoughts is a limited ego. When those boundaries are removed, the chit in you itself becomes the consciousness that was illuminating to you all your experiences, mental, physical, intellectual, all your experiences. Itself is aware, recognized, awakened to understand that that is me, the very substratum for the entire universe. All these four put together is called the Antakarana Chatushtaya. The four aspects that together constitute the inner instrument, as contrasted to the outer instruments of five sense organs of perception and five sense organs of action. Those 10 are the outer instruments. The inner instruments are called Atrabhimanad Ahamityahangri. That ahankar, I, my thought, my decisions is called ahangriti. That also thoughts. And swarthanusandhana gunena chitta. And chitta is that thoughts constantly of I and my. All these are illuminated by the light of consciousness. And chitta becomes chida, unconditioned by consciousness. When these three are folded up, any one of them is sufficient, the other will automatically stop. If doubt is not there, what is the decision? How can there a decision be without a doubt? And when these mind and intellect are not functioning as in deep sleep, where is the ego? All these are illuminated by consciousness constantly. When these are destroyed, destroyed means transcended, broken down, the consciousness in you which was illuminating as your individual life suddenly bursts forth into its fuller stature, its cosmic nature, as the very substratum for the whole universe of things and happenings. So the Jnanendriya 5, Karmendriya 5, and the Antakarana 4, Mana Buddhi, Chitta Ahankara. Don't forget these. We will come back to it. Now comes the 5 pranas. They are also the life in you when it is expressing at the physical level. The life expresses in 5 different departments of activity. All of them are expression of life in you. The Atman, the self in you. The divine in your heart. He expresses in every one of you in 5 departments of activity. And these departments of activity of life, life's manifestation in your physical body, are called prana. So pranayama doesn't mean sit in one corner and blow up air. Up and inside, outside. Creating carbon dioxide in the world outside is not pranayama. Pranayama means yama, control. Or what? Prana. And what is prana? All expressions of life outside through your body. Seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, prana. Your physiological activities of taking in things inside, excreting things outside, digesting, assimilating, circulating, thinking. All these are activities of life in you. These 5 pranas been given by the Upanishad masters by 5 names, and Shankara has to be very faithful and honest. And here is a verse which is not a verse. Why? Because he has to be honest, and therefore it is almost prose. Pranapana
Vyanodana Samana bhavatyasau pranaha Swayameva vritti bhedat vikriti bhedat Suvarna saliladivat.
She is from South India. She can make even prose poetry. Now he is enumerating the names given to these 5 activities in the physical body: prana, apana, samana, vyana, udana. 5 pranas. Prana is that activity in your physical body by which you take everything in. Everything in. Not only food by the mouth. You breathe in, you see things and you take in, you hear and take in. You are now understanding something from outside, from your gurus or your parents, understanding that you are taking in. Ahara, ahara, to take in. All that you are taking in, not only by the mouth, but all the sense organs. All these are activities of life in you. Prana. Not only that you take things in, but you throw out from things. Isn't it? Not only that you perceive the world outside, but you respond. This is called apana. Apana doesn't mean throwing out milk, urine and fecal matter. That is also a main function. In order to keep the sanitation, healthy sanitary condition of the physical body, the poisonous things are to be thrown out, no doubt. But everything that you throw out, blowing the nose, sneezing, apana. 1 hour continuously I sit here and do what? Apana. Why? My words are coming out. It is not sweating. Everything that comes out. Throwing out, the body throws out and is called apana. Samana, digestion. Samana, vyana, circulation. Udana, lifting from one level of thought to another. Swamiji, I don't understand it. Your Udana Shakti is gone. Bring the Udana Shakti. This is what you said. Understood. My Udana Shakti came in. Thus, the 5 main activities of a human being, activities of life expressed through the physical body. See? And when the physical body has become old and it is time for you to quit, just as when you are transferred from one city to another, you have got what you call as joining time. Why? You have to pack your things here and it is to be converted to the new place, and there you have to unpack, and therefore generally a week is given joining time. In the same way, when you become old, joining time is given. So then you cannot stop. When you become old, you find that you are packing already. Whether you like it or not, Narayana has decided to pack. Therefore, suddenly you find that you can't eat as before. You have to go and watch your grandchildren eating. And the grandfather will always say that, "Ayo, beta, when I was of your age, I used to eat 5 paranthas. You are not able to eat even 2. Because he can't eat, but he just watches others eat. Constipation starts, can't talk properly, memory gone, digestion poor, circulation bad. That is why all the devotees and grandchildren massage the old man. Why? Up to that blood will not go, and therefore old age. And when you are old, and some of you are already forgetful. Yesterday I told you. Why? Udana Shakti gone. All the 5 pranas slowly back up. And one morning, to the relief of all people, your head suddenly falls to right or left, finished. There afterwards, not even a drop of Ganges water can go in. Why? Prana is gone. That is why we say prana gone. His prana gone means all lives, direct activities and expressions in the body is ended. Carefully think. So that pranayama, don't go on waste your time by sitting down in a corner and breathing. By itself is not. But pranayama is controlling all manifested expressions of life through you, so that you can turn your entire mental attention to the higher. So these are the 5 pranas. Bhavatyasau pranaha. This is one prana expressing as 5 different, and they are only the 5 departments in which they function. Swayameva vritti bhedad. They are all one and the same, but because of their functions are different, vigritti bhedad, their manifested forms are different. Suvarna saliladivad. Just as Swarna, gold is one, but it is called the bangles and rings and chains and earrings because of their different shape and different use, but the gold is one. Water is one, but we call it by different names according to its color, nature, function. Similarly, the prana is the life, the Atman, the self in you, expressing through your physical body, through the 5 different departments of activity. So 5 jnanendriyas, 5 andakarana, 4, and 5 pranas. Tomorrow we will add them all together and pack them together, saying that these together constitute the subtle body that supports your physical body, and all your mischiefs in life is supported by this subtle